Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back if you are a regular here. Today I'm reading Erika Kirk, who is the wife of oh my god, why has my mind just gone completely blank? Charlie Kirk. Yeah, so I've been meaning to do this reading for a while now. She's caused some controversy in certain circles, but again, I'm remaining unbiased. I just want to see what comes up in the reading about her in general as a person, and about whether she has any ulterior motives concerning her late husband, either before he passed or after he passed. We'll see. So this is a psychic reading. I use oracle cards and I use tarot cards, and occasionally I get messages from spirit, and I interpret these messages in my own way. You may interpret them differently in your own way, and I encourage you to do so. I'm not claiming any of this to be factual. I'm not making any accusations. This is for entertainment purposes only. So let's get going, starting with the Clarifying Life Situations deck. So she's born on the 20th of November 1988, which means that she is Sagittarius. She could be Scorpio. She could be Scorpio. Let me just check, because it is kind of a bit on the cusp. So it does say Scorpio. Yeah, it changes to Sagittarius on November the 21st. So we'll give her Scorpio. And they were married for about 4 years before he passed, before he was killed, I should say. So Clarifying Life Situations deck. Show me something about Erika in general as a person. Okay. So we have sorrow heals. In heartache's shadow, growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you, as brighter days are promised. It's interesting. Growth awaits. I mean, she's probably using the company to kind of bury herself in as a distraction to a certain extent, but also in honor of him, that she wants to make the best out of a difficult situation. This card says, create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. I mean, she is essentially creating a new identity. She doesn't have to, you know, she didn't have to take on her husband's, she didn't have to replace her husband in the company. She could have decided that she didn't want that responsibility and employed someone else to do it, but she didn't. She decided to. And in that respect, she has to step into a new role. She has to create a new identity for herself. So these cards are accurate as far as I'm concerned so far. So the next deck is the Revelations Oracle deck. I'm hoping I can get Charlie to come through. I have connected with him before, strangely enough, when I was in the bath. Odd, but it just happened that I connected with him in the bath, or he came to me while I was in the bath. Bit rude, Charlie. So let's see. So we've got learning. That pile of books looks significant, and the unlock card. So there's probably a lot for her to learn. I think she, you know, I think she's incredibly business savvy anyway, even, you know, while Charlie was around. I think she had an awful lot to do with the company. I think she, there's not much she doesn't know, but this learning is something else. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but she's having to learn something new. She's having to arm herself in some way with knowledge. And the unlock card, she's unlocking some kind of power here. But she's probably been advised not to. I don't know what this is. I'm getting the feeling I'm almost getting the feeling she's going to go into politics. And it is a fairly political company anyway, but this is like her running for I was going to say not president, but you know what? It could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen soon, but it could happen at some point. She has political ambitions, is what I'm getting. So the next card is What's the Vibe? Next deck, I should say. So we've got consequences, bad choices, games, mixed signals. And we have Archangel Michael, protection, prevent from harm, divine intervention. So what are these consequences? Are the consequences about what happened to Charlie? Did they come from some bad choices? Did that happen because of some bad choices? Because she didn't take something seriously? When I connected with Charlie, it was a while ago. It wasn't long after he'd passed. He basically told me that he was very aware of threats to his life. And it to the point where he was constantly looking over his shoulder wherever he went. He felt there was always someone around hiding, or there was a feel. He made me feel like he had a feeling there was at any moment something could happen. And there's something here about consequences from bad choices, mixed signals, not taking something seriously. Maybe he told Erika at some point that he had bad feelings about the people that he was meant to trust. And she's talked him out of it and said, you don't be crazy, you're being paranoid. And then the Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. Where was she that day? I wonder what, I mean, does anyone know where was she there? Was she there on the campus when it happened? And if not, where was she? What was she doing? And now we have the, it's a yes/no deck. I'm not going to ask a question because this does have, it does have oracles on it. So actually, let's ask a question. Was Erika aware of what was going to happen that day to her husband? No. No. It says getting caught, net loss on the tail end of things. Wow. Net loss on the tail end of things. Getting caught. Okay, let's ask, were Erika and Charlie happy together in their marriage? No. It says feeling out of sync, not compatible with you. Wow. Interesting. And then the last oracle deck is the Secrets Revealed True Crime Oracle. Maybe Erika didn't have as much love for her husband as we were led to believe. Okay. So we've got local. Focus. It's not going to focus. And suburban. Local and suburban. I have no idea what these two cards are alluding to. But we'll see. Let's do the clarifiers. So the sorrow heals. Clarified by the Knight of Swords reversed and Justice. There's something here about being reckless. And restless. There's an energy of recklessness and restlessness. Not caring about the consequences in some way. Disregard for consequence. It's about the noise. It's the rain outside, if you're wondering. It's absolutely chucking it down in the UK. And then we've got Justice, which is obviously wanting the truth. I wonder if she knows. I wonder if she knows that the person that's been arrested is not the person that did this. So the create a new identity, clarified by the Two of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's interesting because it's almost like, wow. Oh, I'm getting flashes of it being Charlie that's creating a new identity and not her. I know that is like a bit tinfoil hat, but because it's the lesser of two evils. It's the, we can, I mean, if that was the case, what apart from the threats to his life, what was he running away from? What was so bad that he would have to fake his own passing? I'm not saying that's what's happened, but I have to consider it. And then the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The reason being his fear, his insecurity, living beyond means. That doesn't make sense either. Obsession with work. Fake success. fake success. Wow. It's bizarre. I have to park that one because it's a bit too far-fetched for me. But there's a lot there to think about. And then we've got learning clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups reversed. So she's having to learn skill development, financial opportunity, I don't know. I think this is about her learning about the political side of things more so than the business side of things. And then the Four of Cups reversed is accepting her new life. It's like happiness. This is happiness. This card is choosing happiness. The realization that you can be happy if you choose to be happy. And becoming aware of who she is. She's always wanted, I feel like she's always wanted that attention, the limelight, you know. And then we've got the unlock card clarified by the Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Six of Pentacles reversed. So she's unlocking something here about group. There's something here about conflict within a group. People not agreeing with her ways. There could be tension, there could be disagreements, there could be, I presume she's still working with the same team that Charlie had, and maybe they're just not gelling with her the way they did with Charlie. Six of Pentacles reversed is, it feels quite one-sided. She's trying to dominate and overpower is what I'm getting as a boss. She's not hearing people out. She's not being inclusive. She's just saying my way. If you don't like it, then leave. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if there's been any kind of cull or people walking out of the company. It's a hard one because people morally would want to stay to support her because she's going through a tough time. But if she's being immoral, then that's different. So consequences clarified by the Hanged Man and the Ace of Cups. So this card of consequences, bad choices, games, mixed signals. This could be her now. It could be how she's dealing with the company, how she's dealing with staff. Pause, surrender, letting go. Sacrifice, change. Yeah, she's like, she's doing things differently. I think the core principles are still there, but the way she's doing things, very different to how Charlie would have done it. The Ace of Cups. It's really about her she's letting go of some sort of emotional baggage here. She's not allowing the emotional influence to change her perspective or other people's. She's like, I feel like she tells people, don't bring your emotional shit to this table. This is about business. You know, it's like, it's quite cold almost. Archangel Michael, clarified by the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And it's no secret that they're both very religious. They're both Christians. The Hierophant is the church as far as I'm concerned. She feels protected by the church, and there is a connection here with finances and the church. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not having as much control as she would like in that part of the situation. It's like the church have control over her, what she's doing, how she does it, what she says, when she says it. It's some of her control's taken away by the church here for some reason. And then we have the yes no card, getting caught, net loss on the tail end of things. Clarified by the King of Pentacles reversed, which is a very material card. It's about greed, it's about indulgence, it's about doing things for material gain, being obsessed with wealth and status. This is her. It's also a card of corruption and being financially inept. Hate to say it. We've also got the Page of Cups reversed, emotional immaturity. I can see her losing her temper, like she will have blow-ups, you know, like literally just losing the plot because she's not getting her way, or over smaller things. I can feel it, I can see it. I can see her having a grown tantrum. And then we've got the feeling out of sync, not compatible with you, which is about how she was in her marriage with Charlie. Clarified by the King of Cups. And the Four of Wands reversed. Wow. So the King of Cups is probably Charlie. He's coming across as someone who was very emotionally balanced and compassionate. Also as diplomatic as he could be at difficult times. He was as supportive as he could be in difficult times. But the Four of Wands is about their marriage. It's about their home. It's about disruption. It's about a lack of harmony, conflict with Charlie. This is not a happy marriage. Her saying that there's a lack of support when he probably did the exact opposite, that he only thinks about himself and it's all about him and his business, and he never thinks about her and what she has to deal with. Wow, it's like there's also a breakdown in communication here. Yeah, it's not great. And then these two cards, local and suburban. What are these about? These are a bit mysterious. Local and suburban, Temperance and the Emperor. So Temperance is about finding balance, finding her purpose. She's being sensible, she's doing things in moderation for now. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius, just in case this is about Sagittarius. And then we've got the Emperor, which is about her stepping into this powerful role as CEO of Turning Point. She demands respect, much more so than Charlie ever did. Charlie never came across as someone who demanded respect or expected people to be subservient in some way. Whereas she does. She is embracing the rules and the power and the authority. Yeah, I mean, I've not picked up anything about her knowing anything nefarious going on before it happened or after it happened. I mean, there was that sticky bit in the middle of like, was this actually real? Did it happen? I mean, I don't know. But it's interesting because the cards are saying that they weren't happily married. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with that reading, guys. Thank you, as always. If you haven't done so already, please, please, please pop over to the channel coming up here, which is my second channel, which is dedicated to your monthly readings. Whoever you are, whatever your zodiac sign is, I do monthly readings, and I do daily readings as well for anyone and everyone. And it's a nice way to start your day or end your day, whatever, whichever way you want to do it. It's some advice, it's spiritual guidance. Your monthly zodiac readings, get into the habit of watching them. Who knows, they might help you. And you're really going to help me. If they don't help you, you're definitely going to help me. I'm trying to get that channel up and running. I'm hoping the numbers are going to be better than they were when I was doing the zodiac readings here. So please, please, please pop over there, subscribe, make sure you hit all the notifications, hit the notification bell, and then you'll see the drop down and just click all notifications, because otherwise you won't get any. But otherwise, thank you guys as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. I return to you tenfold. I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.